The Montgomery County Council took a deep dive into recent investigations on the public school system.
Yeah, those investigations found the school system has not been doing enough to thoroughly investigate employee misconduct, harassment, and discrimination allegations, some dating back years.
Yeah, today's session comes just 2 days after Montgomery County's public schools appointed an interim superintendent.
All right, Randy Bass was there as council members questioned some of the school system's top officials.
The big topic of discussion today, how can the school system get to the bottom of the problems laid out in recent investigations? One of those investigations, known as the Jackson-Lewis report, was just released in a slightly less redacted version right before this meeting began. This is something that council members have been calling for weeks now. Those reports found no central system for documenting, tracking, or responding to employee complaints and concerns in MCPS. This all came into the spotlight back in August when the Washington Post published a story detailing allegations made against then Principal Joel Vitalman. Since then, the school board and former superintendent have come under fire for a lack of transparency and accountability. Council members came down hard on the school system and the time it took to get the less redacted version of the report.
I do want to say that we are building our capacity by adding more staff because we need help in order to do our jobs effectively.
And I'm going to push back. You don't have a staff issue. What you have is what you have is an attitude. You gotta make sure that you understand your power and demand accountability and transparency. You don't need people to tell you that. You can do that yourself. You're an elected official. Anyway, I yield back.
Thank you. Thank you.
And though two big reports were discussed today, those aren't the first reports to detail issues with the school system's handling and tracking of employee complaints. At least 3 previous reports pointed to similar issues over the last several years. The school board says it'll provide an update into its progress in trying to implement new policies, practices, and changes sometime over the next 90 days. In Rockville, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.